Welcome to Gentle Healing Yoga. So please join me in the soft healing side of yoga. So nothing here is too difficult for anyone. And in our classes, we always do what we can and we leave the rest. So let's begin in Sukhanasana, easy sit. Just be comfortable. And if comfortable means legs extended, legs crossed, a little bit of both, whatever it is that makes you more comfortable for the next 5 minutes sitting, and a chair's fine. And many of us like a little blanket, a small bolster under the edge of our butts. So this helps the knees drop down. This helps the pelvic bowl sit in the proper spot. And above the pelvic bowl is another diaphragm. And then right up above your heart chakra is another diaphragm. In your jaw you have another diaphragm. And then there's the roof of the mouth. So all of these things are important for proper homeostasis in our bodies. So let's soften or close our eyes. And let's find our breath. So soften your belly and let the breath go all the way down into the bottom of your lungs. And ask, where am I breathing? Is my breath falling all the way down into the bottom of my lungs? How am I breathing? So modify it into slow diaphragmatic breathing. Gradually lengthen your inhale and lengthen your exhale. Slow, smooth breaths. Allow the innate response to come in. Your palms are soft and open. Allow the spine to sink into the earth as we root down and then rise up. The muscles of the abdomen to soften and relax. Feel the inner decision to relax and surrender to gravity. Let the natural breath respond. Breathing in and out of our nose. And then we rise up. Allow that Kundalini energy to rise up from your root chakra and move upward, up into the spine, the cerebral spinal fluid. And let it flow out of the top of the head as you connect with your source, the cosmos, and all the information that's important to our lives. One more breath. And then today's mudra is Marma mudra. So right hand, ring finger, anchor it with your thumb. Left hand, the middle finger, anchor it with your thumb. So this is bone breathing. So as you hold this mudra and soften your belly and breathe, it heals anything of the structural system, whether it be bones, ligaments, tendons, fascia, connective tissue. Brings healing and reduces any inflammation. So holding on to mudras for at least 60 seconds for the best effect. The breath normal, not forced. The eyes soft closed. And you can be sitting watching TV and performing mudras. These mudras are hand gestures. They channel energy into areas of your body, and this one is specifically for healing the bones. One more breath with this mudra. Let's release it. Let's hang on to our legs or our knees. Let's put our chins in the hollow of our throats. And all of our thoughts pouring out of our heads into the earth to be recycled, gathered up later. Let's take that heavy head and rock it gently side to side. So the neck, connected to anger issues, as is the thyroid. Let's try a complete circle all the way around. Right side of the body coming from a male. Left side of the body coming from a female. Twice around is good, and if it hurts, modify it. Still hurts, take a time out. So now let's reverse, return it. Nice and easy. So the first part of gentle healing yoga, or any yoga that I teach, is called somatic supigrin. It's joint freeing, clears negative energy. Heads are heavy, folks. Let's inhale our heads up slowly as we rise up inside our space and take our powers back. When you make it all the way up, small circles with your shoulders. Shoulders, trust issues. Always right shoulder, is it coming from a male? Always the left shoulder, is it coming from a female? And then inhale, we're shrugging up. Press your legs down and create some space in your core. And then exhale, let's raise our arms, let's raise our energy. And work our elbows and clear our auras of negative debris, energy. Circles with your hands. The elbows lower than your shoulders. It'll keep you from straining your shoulders. Let's reverse it. Elbows are about accepting new experiences. From our wrists, the minor details in your life are connected to the wrists. Let's reverse it. Let's clasp. So we're going to make a figure eight laying on its side with clasped hands. Joint freeing, clearing negative energy from your wrists. And then reverse, unwind. Gets a little tricky here. And then let's go back to our legs, our knees. Inhale your rib cage up off your waist. And exhale, it's the rib cage roll. Massage, lubricate, and detox everything in your core. Reverse it. Unwind, go the other way. Do you know clockwise is masculine or solar? Counterclockwise is feminine or lunar. So if you have anything underneath you, it's time to remove it. Let's hang on to our legs, our knees, and roll around on those sit bones. This helps clear worries and fears that block your root chakra. You want it open all the time so you can receive grounding earth energy. So you feel safe and secure. Let's reverse it. Unwind, go the other way. And then corkscrew or spiral in neutral. And now we'll rock it back and forth, helping the lower bowels, helping clear any worries and fears from the root. Let's anchor those sit bones and arch around your back. Let's continue this wave-like motion. So yes, mystical yoga. We always weave things going on the earth, things going on in the cosmos. So we are in a Mercury retrograde until I believe July 19th or 20th. One more. So Mercury retrogrades, problems with communications, as the planet Mercury appears to go backwards in the sky. It's It's really not. It's following its orbital path around the sun, but it creates chaos on the earth. So it's not a good time to make a major purchase. It's not a good time, especially if it's electronics in nature. It's not a good time to plan anything. Major weddings, ceremonies, anything that has to do with communications goes amok. Let's kick up that left foot and carry on. Circles with your heel. Conversations. Listen carefully. Think before you speak. Reverse it. Reread that email, that message, that text twice before you send it. So right now we're working the knee. Pride and ego are connected to the knees. And let's take this leg and pull it straighter. Onto the hamstrings. Push your foot up. Lift up your heart and bring the leg in. And if it's hard to hang on to your leg, you can always, or the calf, you can always grab your thigh. As we work the hamstring, self-control issues here. And circles with your foot. Let it flow from your ankle. Inflexibility and guilt connected to the ankles. Let's reverse it. Let's bend at the knee and cradle. Bring in your foot in and stand out of pain as we rock our baby and open up our hips. Worries and fears. The fear of moving forward. And we're going to take the bottom of this foot and turn it up. And let's weave our fingers in between our toes. Going down as far as you can, and it's a gentle wiggle. And then a careful extraction. Let's take our thumbs. Little circles in the roots of your toes. Pads beneath those roots. The arch of your foot. Working our way towards our heel. And when you all get there, work the perimeter. Take a thumb or a couple of knuckles. And little circles all on the edge of your heel. Dead center of this heel. And we'll tuck the left foot in and kick up the right foot and repeat it on the masculine side. Circles with his heel. Works the knees, pride and ego. Return it. Yes, there's so much more to yoga than just poses. There's so much emotional and spiritual and mental things going on. Pulling this leg straight, and remember, grab it wherever you can. Do the best you can with the body that we have. Onto the hamstring, self-control issues. And back it up, circles with your foot. Let it flow from your ankle. Inflexibility and guilt. Reverse it. Let's bend at the knee and cradle. Rocking our baby. Nice gentle way to open up those hips and clear those worries and fears. And let go, the bottom of the foot, turn it up. So little circles in the roots of your toes. Let's go back to Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrogrades about 3-4 weeks in length. Good time to rest as we work the pads beneath our roots. Reset, reveal, renew, reflect, refresh, reevaluate, reassess, realign, review, redo, relearn, rethink, rewrite, rediscover, and reboot. And when you all get to your heel, work the perimeter. Little circles. And then dead center of your heel. And let's weave our fingers in between our toes and go down as far as we can without pain. And it's a gentle wiggle, creating space wherever we can. Careful extraction. And we'll take the two warmed up feet and bring them together in the front, backing up your sit bones. Let's hang on and breathe into our bellies. Breathe in. Inhale slowly. Lean forward and exhale slowly. Find your breath and keep breathing with a heavy head so you're not straining your neck. And then let's back it up. So let's send these legs out into a wide angle. Our knees, our toes pointing up. Hands on the earth in front of us. Inhale, push down. Exhale, walk. Slide your hands forward, and we're all different. We all have a different expression of this pose. So you don't have to be flexible to do yoga. Flexibility is a benefit of a regular practice. So heads are heavy. Soften the belly and breathe. And let's pick and choose our intention for today's class. It's called the Sankalpa. Something that you've always wanted. Breathe it in and breathe it out. And then let's back it up slowly. Walk, slide them in and onto the tortoise. Let's bring that right foot in. Knee permitting. And then turn your body to the left. And walk, slide, gently walk, slide down this left leg. Let the head get heavy and breathe into the right side. And then let's back it up. Let's change sides. So extend that right leg. Left foot in, knee permitting. If it hurts, we don't do it. Let's turn our torso slowly to the right. And walk, slide down this right leg with a heavy head. Breathing in and breathing out. And then let's back it up. Let's walk, slide them in, and send both legs to your right. So we're bouncing, we're shaking these legs out. And let's do a little bit of hip walking. Supported is easiest with your hands right on the floor, right on the earth. Unsupported, a little bit more challenging. And then somewhere in the middle of your yoga mat, we're going to turn our toes out to the side and then pull your toes towards your face. Straighten your spine. So we're strengthening our knees. A lot of joint support today. And then soften those legs, soften those feet. And let's bring that left knee in. Squeeze it. And push that right heel away. Straighten your spine. Creating space between every vertebrae. Taking pressure off the discs. And then change legs, change sides. So bring that right knee in. Give it a squeeze. Push that left heel far away. Heads up, hearts up, really lengthening. And then bring them both in. Wrapping your arms around your legs, we get taller. Heads up, hearts up. Putting space wherever we can. And then let's round our backs. Let's rock and roll back and forth. If you haven't had food for a bit, if you just had a meal, you want to take a time out. So after somatics, to begin, if you do spinal rocking, it will put a vertebrae in that's out. Let's rock it up and keep it up. And then from here, we're rolling it over on all fours. So your hands will drop down from your shoulders and your knees right under your hips. Let's arch and round our backs. It's called cat flow. So take your time to begin with and put more effort in as you go along, as you feel more fluid-like. One more time. And then your knees close together. Let's do reluctant cat today. So move your hips towards me and turn your head away from me, looking over that shoulder behind you. And then hips to neutral, heads to neutral, change sides. Hips away from me. Head looks towards me, wrapping around that shoulder. Reluctant cat, always looking back at its past, will never move forward in life. Let's come to neutral or Sushumna. Right into a little bit of core work. So we're going to do sunbird pose. So send back that right leg and reach out with your left hand. Breathing, we're holding. And we don't hold poses long in gentle yoga. Come out of it when you need to. As lower and change sides. So left leg back. Right hand forward. Gaze off your right fingertips. Do you have one side that's stronger than the other? Take some mental notes. Let's lower that hand, lower that knee. Knee, shoulder, hip width. So down dog's next, not for everyone. If down dog is not one of your favorite, we'll meet you upright in Tadasana. Here we go, folks. Toes under, knees up. Heads are heavy and push those heels down. Really work on lengthening your spine. And then pulp those heels. Walk the dog. And then we'll tippy toe. We'll baby step our feet in towards our hands. When you can't get closer, pause. Bend those knees. And heads are heavy and we'll ragdoll up. Right into mountain pose. When you all make it all the way up to the top, put our hands behind us. Feet shoulder, hip width. Elbows close. Bend your knees. Rock your hips forward. And roll that prana upward. So go to your limit and pause. And then heads up. Bend your knees. Let's ragdoll down one vertebrae at a time in unison. So we go to our limit and we ragdoll back up just as slow. This time, left hand behind. Inhale, breathe that right hand up over your head. Bend your knees, rock your hips, and roll that prana upward. Turn your head to the left. Breathing in and out of your nose. And let's rise up inside our space and change sides. Right hand behind. Breathe your left hand up over your head. Bend your knees, rock your hips, and roll that prana upward. And then gently turn your head to the right. And then rise up. Inhale, breathe that right hand up over your head. Exhale, let's crescent moon to your left with a heavy head. And then rise back up inside your space. Let's crescent moon to the right. Breathing. And then back upright, back to neutral. Let's find Marma Mudra. Right hand ring finger, left hand middle finger. Let's draw down the moon slowly. Clearing your aura. Relearning patience. Taking control back in your life. Today we're going to attempt tree pose. So all your weight goes on your left foot, and the right foot, easiest is on your ankle with your toes on the earth. It's more challenging as you come up the leg. But let's bring up the sun. Hands up above your head. How are you doing? Maybe this is coming up and down. It's okay. And let's draw down the moon. Bringing those arms down. Step that right foot down. That's repeated on the other side. So your left foot, ankle or higher. And then we're bringing up the sun. Rising up inside our space. Hands up above your head. Well rooted like the tree. Our limbs reach up and outward. Breathing in and out of your nose. And then step down with that left foot. Let's draw down the moon. And we're going to widen up our feet. Knees and toes, same direction. So ground your feet. Squeeze your sit bones close together. Lift your heart up in your chest. Marma Mudra. Right hand ring finger, left hand middle. And bring your arms up and over your head. So we're strengthening our pelvic bowls. We're all different. Hold it on. And soften up, release your mudra. Let's draw down the moon. Slowly, relearning patience. Taking control back in our lives. Keeping our IQs up there. Women as multitaskers. We have to be, but multitasking, it lowers the IQ. So slow movement up and down through your aura will keep your IQ up there. So let's go into elephant pose. When you twist gently side to side, make sure you lift up your heels. And if you want to work on your vision, let your eyes drift throughout the room. And then a little bit lower, a little bit slower. And let's make a Celtic 8, laying on its side with our hands. Bend your knees and rise up and down inside your space. And then let's reverse it. Unwind, knees are bent, body is soft. Celtic weave, the Celtic gate, great for realigning our energies. And our arms out to the side, Marma Mudra. Right hand ring finger, left hand middle. Right into Trikonasana. So with soft legs, Let's hinge to your right. And let's tilt. Right hand coming down, left hand coming up. Gaze up towards that left hand. Right hand, slide it down your leg a little bit more. Let's rise back up to Sushumna. And then hinge to the left. From your waist, your hips, tilt. Left hand down, right hand coming up. Gaze up towards that right hand with a heavy head. And then back up inside your space. Let's twist our triangle. Lift up your right heel. Soft knees. And let's spin, let's twist to your left. Hearts up higher. Head up higher. Press your tongue into the roof of your mouth. Draw an energy into your brain. Release your tongue and come back to neutral or Sushumna. Let's do it again on the other side. Lift up that right heel, soft knees. Let's twist hard right. So that left heel is up and we're twisting hard right. Hearts up, heads up, tongues into the roof of your mouth, helping brain, memory function. Relax your tongue and come back to neutral or Sushumna. And let's release our mudra. Let's lower our hands. And that right hand, bend your right arm, right hand will grab your left elbow. Hearts up in your chest. And if you can take your right hand and cup that left elbow just like so. Fix your shoulders, pick them up, pull them back, drop them down. Heads up higher, feet down a little lower. And then release, relax. And let's do it again on the other side. So arms by our sides and your left arm bends at the elbow, grabs that right arm, right elbow. Breathing in and out of your nose, and the rear view looks like this. If you can, cup both arms, both elbows. Fix your shoulders, pick them up, pull them back, drop them down. Heads up, feet down. Work in that upper body. From the middle of your back and up. And then let go. Let's bend our legs and our knees. Slide your hands down your legs. Let your sit bones be heavy. Stretching out the low back. And take that left shoulder and twist it to the right. Gently push your knees farther away. Pull your navel into your spine. So soften up those legs, come to neutral or Sushumna. And then take your right elbow and twist it to the left. Heads to the left. Push your knees a little farther apart. Pull your navel into your spine. And soften up. Let's drop that left hand down with a heavy head. And we're going to start. Working the shoulders, the neck, the upper back. And return it. Change sides. Drop that right hand down with a heavy head and start. Let's reverse it. And then hands back up on above both knees. Let's rise up inside our space. One more time. We're pushing our feet down. We're lifting our sit bones up higher. Hearts up in our chest. Inhale, eyes wide open. And then exhale, soft knees. So we're going to attempt to ragdoll down. And if it doesn't work, go to all fours. We'll meet you there shortly. So with heavy head and arms, surrender to what is. Let go of what was. And have faith in what will be. So we're going to travel to the right. Pivot your feet and send the right foot back by that left foot. And here we are. We're all back together again. So this time, knees close together. Hands right under your shoulders. And let's kick back that right leg. Strengthening our upper bodies. We bend and straighten elbows. Shoot for 6. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Heads up. We're going to cross that right leg over our left leg. Drop your elbows down. Stack one fist on top of the other. Rest your third eyes. Relax the root of your tongue, the wings of your nose, back doors of your eyes, your inner ear canal, and feel everything moving around in your hips, your low back. And then heads up, we're going to elbow walk forward. Go to your limit and shift your weight gently forward. Hands are unstacked. And right into seal pose. Wonderful for the low back, the hips. Snap, crack, puffs are all good. You're putting things in that are out of alignment. Let's back it up. So knees close together underneath your hips. Your hands back under your shoulders. Let's repeat, strengthening upper body first. Kick back that left leg. Bending and straightening our elbows. Shoot for 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. So heads up, cross the left leg over your right leg. Elbows, drop them down, stacking fists. Resting your third eye on your stacked hands. Breathing in and out of our nose. Heads up, we elbow walk it forward. Unstack those hands. Shift your weight forward. And everybody's expression of this is different. So we pause here in seal pose. And breathe. Inhale slow, exhale slow. And then time to back it up. So back up, uncross your legs. That's belly down. So elbows first. Stacking one hand on top of the other. Rest your third eye on your stacked hands. Walk your legs close together. Let's cross the left ankle over the right ankle. So inhale, squeeze your knees, squeeze your thighs. Exhale, relax. Inhale, slow, exhale, slow. Low back, connective tissue, fascia throughout the body. It's all connected. Exhale slowly. One more time, inhale, squeeze. So hold the squeeze, but keep breathing. And then soften up. Let's uncross those ankles. So left foot was dominant. We had the moon over the sun. We had feminine energy over masculine. Should have been empowering. Let's change it. Let's put the right ankle over the left. The sun over the moon. Masculine over feminine. Yeah, this can be a little intimidating to many of us. Work through it. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. So inhale slow, exhale slow. Do it again. Inhale, squeeze. Can you feel your low back getting stronger? Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, squeeze. This one we hold. We keep breathing. And let's relax. Let's bring our elbows under our shoulders and find Sphinx pose. Spread your fingers. Spread your toes. If this is too much on your low back, move your elbows out, away from your, out to the sides. So let's take our tongues and push them into the roof of our mouths, cleaning up our words. Speaking our truth during Mercury retrograde. Roll your eyeballs up into your eyebrows, going through any disillusion in your life. And take your root chakra, your tailbone, and push it down, making sure you're grounded during this time of communication snafus. So we relax our tongues, our eyes, our tailbones, elbows out to the side. Stack your hands, bend at the knees, legs knee or shoulder hip width apart. We cross kick, weaving our feet in and out, realigning our energies. And then that shuffle kick, 1 foot up and 1 foot down. Let's find the lizard pose. So your right arm stretch over your head, your left hand outside left shoulder. Rest your head on that right arm and curl that left leg over the right leg. And we pause. Breathing in and out of our nose. And then change sides. Extend that left arm. Retract the right. The head on the left arm. Bend the right leg at the knee. And curl that right leg over your left leg. To reverse twisted lizard pose. Should feel good. And then from here you can roll over onto your back or regroup. But I will meet you on your back with bent knees. Soften or close those eyes. And take that focus and bring it within. Breathing in and out of your nose. And then onto the gracilis, so that left ankle leg on the right leg. And maybe take your fingertips and push that left knee away. Lengthening the gracilis muscle. And then change sides. So right leg on that left leg, gently push that right knee away if you can. If it's too painful, just put that right leg over the left leg and that's good enough. And then let go. So Feet on the floor, shoulder hip width, and then wide or apart. Arms out to the side. Let's twist. So knees go into the right. Chin into the hollow of your throat. Breathing in and out of your nose. So knees up. Change sides. Push those knees to the left. Chin into the hollow of your throat. Breathing in and out of your nose. And then soften up, knees back to neutral, feet shoulder, hip width apart. Let's bring those two knees in and give them a hug, give them a squeeze, or the back of the legs. And then gently rock it side to side. Let's come to neutral and make circles with those knees. Roll your head around your shoulders and then reverse it. And then that gentle pumping in and out. Drop our feet down and push our legs straight. Stretch our arms, our hands above our heads. Inhale, getting taller. Pump those heels, like marching with your heels instead of your feet. And then soften up all over. Let's bring our arms down by our sides. Circles with your feet. Circles with your hands. Circles with your heads. And then return it. Unwind. So this is a good time to find a pillow, a bolster, a blanket, whatever you need to be more comfortable. In Savasana. So Savasana, the corpse pose. We'll be on our backs, our eyes soft or closed, and it's a brief healing meditation. So let's all get there. Soften or close your eyes. Let's inhale slow and exhale slow. Inhale positive energy in. Exhale negative energy out. Inhale peace and bliss. Exhale stress and chaos. And then the space in between your eyebrows. Visualize a finger, hand reaching into that opening, your third eye, and pulling up an opalescent zipper. Let's zip up and close up our foreheads. Pull that zipper across the top of your head, down the back of the head, down your spine, heading towards your tailbone. And then up in between the legs, across your navel, over your heart. It's called an energetic zip up. Keeps you safe for 24 hours. Around your neck, over your chin, across your lips, Let's pause between your top lip and your nose. Your energetic zip up is complete. Feel the protection, feel the healing. Feel the love. Can you feel the heal? Might be soft, it might be a tingle, might be a warming, it might be a cooling, we're all different. Feeling connected to the earth, the cosmos, and all that's in between. So this sound vibrates in your root chakra. Nice way to come back. So let's gently, softly bend our knees. Let's rock our heads gently side to side. And roll your head towards me, and if it's a good side, continue to roll over onto it. Be mindful of your head, your neck, your shoulders. Just allow your head to sink deep into the earth. Notice all your recycled thoughts returning. And now you feel complete, whole, balanced, stronger, more flexible, at peace. Let's rise up inside our space, heads up, use two hands. Coming back to Sukhanasana, easy sit, back to where we started. Legs crossed, legs extended. A little bit of both, bolster, no bolster, pillow, no pillow. So eyes are soft closed. Breathing in and out of our nose. Let's pull our spines right out of our sit bones. And our arms, a continuation of our spines rolling, flowing into your lap. Marma Mudra, right hand ring finger, left hand middle. Head like a flame on a candle, burning bright in all directions. And then release your mudra. Let's put the sides of our hands together and plant those seeds of gratitude. Turn them all into star seeds of light. Watch your hands, your arms, your body illuminate. Raising your vibration. So let's close up our gratitude gardens and bring it right into your heart chakra. Let's chant Om to end our practice. Namaste and so much love. Thank you all for joining me.